Good morning, friends. From today, we will start our online lectures as per the syllabus are given. Our first chapter containing the first point is that the periodic properties. While studying the periodic properties, first it is very needful to uh, understand what is meant by the periodic table. So, in first lecture, we are going to start introduction of periodic table. Myself, Dr. Ashish G. Saraf, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Sri RLT College of Science, Akola. So, first we are going through the history and introduction of periodic table. As per regarding to the history, during the 19th century, the chemists began to categorize the element according to their similarity in physical and chemical property. The end result of the studies was our modern periodic table. The first scientist, John Daubinier, in 1829 classified some element into the groups of three, which is called as the trident. The element in a trident have had similar chemical properties and physical property. Means when John Daubinier uh, study the element in the form of tridents, means those three elements who show the similar chemical properties and physical property, they are placed into the one groups, so they are called as trident. Okay. A second scientist known as the John Newland in 1863, he suggests that the elements are arranged in octave because he noticed after arranging the element in order to increasing atomic mass that certain properties repeated every 8 element. Means what happened? John Newland he observed that after arranging the element in the increasing order of atomic mass that every 8 element showing the similar property. So they are arranged this element in the form of octave. Octave means 8. So they are arranged in the form of 8 elements. Okay, like H, Li, Be, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Newland claimed to see a repeat pattern was met with savage ridiculous on its announcement. His classification of these elements, he was told the arability as putting them in alphabetical order, and his paper was rejected for publication in Chemical Society. Means what happened? This Newland has discover one point, that is octave. Means according to the octave, every 8 element, means after the 7 element, that 8 elements show the similar property. Okay, so they can arrange that element in the form of octave. After arranging that element, he observed that these elements are arranged in the form of alphabetically order. Okay, but what happened? His discovery was failed to publish. Later on, in 1830 to 1895, okay, the two scientists Luther Meyer and Mendeleev each made a connection between atomic mass and property of the element, and the winner is Mendeleev. Mendeleev is given credit because he published his theory first. In addition of Mendeleev predict the unknown element, and however not complete or correct the new element were to be corrected order. Means according to Mendeleev, he showed the arrangement of element on the basis of their atomic mass. Luther Meyer and Mendeleev both are give this statement. The element are arranged in the form of their atomic masses. After that, Henry Moseley solved the problem arranging the element in increasing order of their atomic number. The periodic repetition of chemical and physical property of element where arranged by atomic number is now known as periodic law. Means Henry Moseley gives this that statement that elements are arranged in the form of atomic number. But what happened? This theory is already published by Mendeleev, so the credit is goes to Mendeleev. So what is the main features of periodic table? The elements are classified on the basis of more fundamental properties of atom, which is atomic number, by placing their elements in the increasing order of their atomic number. So the modern periodic table, in the modern periodic table, elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic number in the form of table having 7 horizontal rows of element, which is called as period, and 18 vertical row of element, which is called as groups. Means in periodic table there are 7 periods and 18 groups. So what do you mean by the periods? There are the 7 periods of element. First period has 2 elements, that is hydrogen and helium, which is called as very short period. Second period has 8 elements, that is lithium to neon, which is also called as short period. Third period having 8 elements, that is sodium to argon, which is called as the short period. Fourth period has 18 elements, potassium to krypton, which is called as the long period. And the fifth period has 18 elements, rubidium to xenon, which is called as the long period. Sixth period has 32 elements, scandium to Rn, which is called as very long period. And seventh period has 28 elements from Fr to atomic number 114, which is called as incomplete period because it is not completed yet. The 14 element each of the 6th and 7th period are placed separately at the bottom of the table, which is called as the lactinate series or actinide series. The 14 element of the 6th period is called as the lactinide, and the 14 elements of 7th period is called as the actinide. Okay, means period. While going to study the different physical property, we always give the statement as we go from left to the right. In case of the period, means the periods are moving from left to the right while studying the atomic radius or all the related property of the element. Okay, what is meant by the groups? There are the 18 groups of element divided into the 9 main groups. They are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7 and 8 and 0 group element. The groups are first to 7 has the two subgroups, each called as A group or B group. Okay, the A subgroup element is called as the normal element. B subgroup element is called as the transition element. Lactinide and actinide is called as inner transition element. Group 1, that first A element, is called as the alkali metals. Group 2, second element, is called as the alkaline earth metals. And group 17 means 7 element is called as the halogen family. And group 18, that is 0 group element, is called as the noble gases. In the groups, all elements have their same number of valence electron. Group 1 element having the one valence electron, group 2 element having the 2 valence electron, group 3 element having the 3 valence electron, etc. In the period, all the elements and contain the same number of shell. Means what happen in case of the groups, there are the different 7 groups. Okay, and the last is the 0 group element, which is also called as the noble gas element. Group first is called as the alkali metals, and group second is called as the alkaline earth metal. Group 17 is called as the halogen family. Okay, there are the different 18 groups are there. Okay, means first one, in other words we can say that first and second group is also called as the metallic. They are metallic in nature, while the 17 groups, 16 17 group is called as the non-metals. They show the non-metallic properties. Okay, these are the periodic table. Here we are clearly observe that there are the 18 periods are there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18, and there are the 7 groups, that is hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, scandium and francium. These are the 7 groups. Here clearly show that lanthionide series and actinide series. This is the modern form of periodic table. Okay, we know that there are the 17 periods and 7 groups and 18 periods. Okay, what is the advantage of periodic table? The elements are arranged on the basis of their more fundamental properties of atom, atomic number as a basic classification of element. Many anomalies regarding to accommodation of large number of isotopes from the same element as well as the placement of certain pair of element, they can be explained. Means while explaining the classification of element on the basis of their atomic masses, we are failed to explain or to placement of the element which having the isotopes, okay, or those element which having the same property or same number of elements. Okay, so here while arranging the element on the basis of atomic number, we can solve that anomalies. Okay, in the periodic table the position of element is related to its electronic configuration, so that similar elements are present in same group. Means in periodic table the elements are arranged on the basis of their electronic configurations. In those elements which having only one electron in their valence, they are arranged in group number 1. Those elements which having the 2 electron in the valence shell, they are arranged in group 2. Those elements having the 3 electron their valence shell, they are arranged in group 3 or period 3. Okay, there are gradual change in the properties of element with increasing order of atomic number. Means it is very clear that while arrangement of element on the basis of their atomic number is very helpful, we can easily classify their property on the basis of their atomic number, and with the help of that property we can easily arrange that element, okay, by increasing order of their atomic number. The transition element have property intermediate between S block and P block. As we earlier see the periodic table, the transition element are always present in between the S block element and P block element. Dissimilar elements do not fall together due to the separation of two subgroups. There are different subgroups are there. Means first A subgroup, first B subgroups, second B subgroups are there. Left side elements are metallic in nature, while the element present on right side, they are non-metallic nature. While studying the periodic property, we always mention that as we move from left to the right in case of the periods, means in case of the periods, extremely left side element show the metallic property, which is alkali metal or alkaline earth metal. They are purely metallic in nature, while extremely right side element, they are non-metallic in nature. Suppose sulfur family, oxygen family, halogen family, they show the non-metallic character. The greatest advantage of this arrangement is that the element can divide it into the 4 different blocks. Which are these blocks? There are the 4 different blocks: S block element, P block element, D block element and F block element. What is meant by the S block element? The element in which last electron enters into the S orbital, it is called as the S block element. Here is the example of S block element, that is hydrogen, lithium, sodium. While giving the configuration of hydrogen, that is 1s1, means the electron is present into the S shell. That's why it is called as the S block element. In case of the sodium, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1, means in case of the sodium also the last electron is present into the S shell. That's why it is called as the S block element. Next one is the P block element. That means the element in which the last electron enters into the p orbital, it is called as the P block element. Here the example of P block element, that is boron family, carbon family, nitrogen family, oxygen family, and fluorine family. These all are the p block element because last electron is present into the p shape, p orbital. Let us take the example of fluorine having the atomic number 9, 1s2, 2s2, and 2p5, having the last electron present into the p shape. That's why it is called as the p block element. What is meant by the d block element? The element in which the last electron enters into the d orbital, that is called as the d block element. Means in case of this d block element, the last electron present into the d orbital, that's why it is called as the d block element. Here we will show that all transitions elements are the d block element, because in case of the transitions element, last electron is always present into the d block, having the configuration ns2, np6, and nd 0 to 10. F block element, the element in which the last electron enters into the f orbital, that's why it is called as the F block element. Here we will clearly see that where is the s block element, where is the p block element, where is the d block element, and where is the f block element. Here mainly lactanide and antinide series are comes into the F block element, because in this series the last electron enters into the F orbital, that's why it is called as the F block element. Okay. So here this is the short introduction about the periodic table. Okay, it is very important to know about the periods and groups, because while going to study the different properties of the periodic table, it is very important we are knowing about the periods and groups. Always clear that when we move from left to the right in the periodic table, we can count the periods. There are the 18 periods are there, and when we move from up to the down to the periodic table, there are the 7 groups are there. While calculating or while describing the properties of different properties in the periodic table, we always mention that when we move from left to the right, the properties are different in case of the periods, or while move from up to the down, properties are different in case of the groups. Okay. Thank you very much, friends. This is the first introductory lectures on the periodic table. After that, means from next Monday, we will start our main course of syllabus. That is, we will start from the we will start the periodic properties. First with atomic radii, covalent radii, then van der Waals radii. Okay, we will see the different changes in the atomic radii in case of the periods, how the atomic radii is differ in case of the groups, how the atomic radii is differs. Okay, this is the introductory lecture. After completing the lecture, you can fill the form which is given to the lectures in the description box or our WhatsApp groups. Okay, thank you very much.